In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series 71 Dino. Now, I know I haven't been doing reviews a lot. I was focusing more on stop motions because during the summer I had more time to do stop motions, and during school I had more time to do reviews. However, I didn't start school yet, but I just thought, why not do another review? Anyways, let's not talk about school. What we're trying to do is talk about toys here. So anyways, painting and sculpting on this figure is really cool. I love how they painted the feet as well, because usually sometimes they forget to paint the feet. But I think that's mainly for Bumblebee figures, because they have a lot of Bumblebee figures for the Studio Series. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Dino that comes in that one wave where they had more 86 figures than live action figures, because Hasbro thought, hey, let's introduce Studio Series to the new 86 G1 figures, when Studio Series was supposed to be about live action figures. I mean, they could have just done 86 for War for Cybertron. I mean, they'd done it in the past before. I'm not really sure why they did it for Studio Series. And that caused a huge setback for the live action movie figures. I mean, literally for that wave, all we had was Cybertronian Starscream and Cybertronian Bumblebee. I mean, Cybertronian Bumblebee, Dino, and Cybertronian Starscream were cool, but that's all we got, thanks to G1. And, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of G1 because of this. But hey, at least Hasbro realized their mistake, and they made more movie figures rather than G1 figures. Like, every wave now is like 1 or 2 or 3 G1 figures. And this figure selection was really cool. Dino and Cybertronian Starscream were really, really spot on. Bumblebee, he's just a repaint of Cliffjumper, and his head is just a remold. But still, he was a repaint, so he was basically a figure from a different character. Nothing new there other than the head sculpt. Not to say this figure is bad. But Starscream was a big step up. Kind of based off Blitzwing, but it was a whole lot different. Because they were Cybertronians after all. The vehicle modes on Earth messed up their details. So Mr. Dino here was one of the 3 figures from that wave, in which we should have got more figures, but thanks to 86. Anyways, this figure really shined, and he was hard to find when he came out. I mean, I saw him once, and then I never saw him again. This is at a Target, by the way. I mean, you could have pre-ordered him on Amazon, but he wasn't going to come until July of last year. But if you pre-ordered this figure the day it came out, which was somewhere around December of 2020, you could have gotten this at June of 2021 rather than July 2021. I am also well aware that there was a Takara Age of Extinction product of Dino, but it was just a repaint / remold for the head of Sideways for Revenge of the Fallen. Why did they repaint Sideways? I don't know. Takara did that with a lot of figures during the Age of Extinction toy line. But anyways, people still accepted that figure and bought it. Anyways, enough nonsense about me talking about a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Let's just get down to the accessories, which are some pretty inefficient blades, which pop right there. Same goes for the other one. I mean, why wouldn't it? And there you have it. Dino with his swords. Looks like he's about to kill all the dreads in a very brutal way. Anyways, let's just get down to size comparison. Starting off with his counterparts from Wave 12, B127, Cybertronian Starscream, Roadbuster, Leadfoot, Topspin, Sideswipe, Ratchet, Dark of the Moon Optimus. I don't have Dark of the Moon Bumblebee yet, but here he is with the 2007 Bumblebee. And they're pretty much the same thing anyways. And lastly, here he is next to Ironhide. Now, let's get down to articulation. Ball joint at the head, but you can't really see it for some reason because the ball joint is so tight. Swivel at the head, ups and downs. There's a hinge joint for the wing, so you could adjust it as much as you want, and you can move the wing from side to side. And that's pretty much it for wing articulation. Ball joint at the shoulder, and the shoulder can move upward, which is weird. But I think that's used for transformation. I think you can move this thing a full 360. I mean, you can do it like this, but you can't move a full 360 like... Never mind. Oh yeah, shoulder moves out by bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, no waist swivel. Legs can spread. By the way, that leg is on a ball joint as well. Anyways, leg can move forward, can also move backward. Bend at the knee, knee swivel, and foot can move up and down. And now, let's get down to the bread and butter of reviews, the transformation. I don't know how hard it's going to be transforming this guy on camera. Well, I figured it out with Grindr, so I can figure it out with this guy. What you're going to do is you're going to swivel, push that down, push this down, open this up, close it in, and then swivel this whole thing. And then open this up. You're going to untab this, and then unfold that. And you're just going to close everything in. Then you're going to swivel his butt. Yeah, make sure you open these bottom sections, and then thus leaving the door. I think we should adjust the arms. What you're going to do is you're going to try to close it in, but then what you're going to do is you're going to swivel this and then shift it backwards like that or whatever. Then you're going to do the same thing for the other one. And then adjust them to the point where they're supposed to look like this, I think. Apparently the hinge joints for mine are loose, but I still have zero problems transforming this dude into a car. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to close in his legs like that. But I think you have to close in his head in there first, and then adjust the legs like that. And then you close the door and make sure it tabs right there. And here as well. Same for the other one. And then lastly, you're just gonna close this in. Gonna tap that right there. And same thing with the other one, but for some weird reason, mine does not want to tap then. But I've still managed. There we go. And this is opened. I'm gonna have to close that in off camera. And there you go. There you have the car mode for Dino. It's not a good representation of the car he transformed into in the film, but it's fine. I just feel like this is a little bit too wide. I think the car wasn't this wide. It was more diagonal, I want to say. Now, as far as accessory storage goes, this, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but that's what I work with, and it looks very, very weird, but whatever. I don't know if you can puncture a Decepticon at this angle. Overall, I'll give this figure a good 8.5 out of 10. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. There wasn't much to say. I hope you enjoyed this seemingly awkward review of Dino. Be sure to turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video. Leave a like, share this with your friends. Hit that big red button because we are just 200 away from 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. So I guess the 1,000th subscriber celebration livestream is going to be a bit sooner than later. I thought it was going to be somewhere around next year that I'd get 1,000 subscribers, but I'm assuming by the end of next month I might get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. But I just want to let you guys know, when I do the live stream, the mic is going to be trashy, but I'll try to make sense of what I'm talking, because usually I don't make any sense, and that's a big problem, because most teenagers nowadays stutter, and it's kind of annoying. But I try my best, because I have to, in case I want to make some pretty good YouTube videos. Oh yeah, I have absolutely no idea how to do a live stream, so if I keep on posting a live stream, keep this in mind. That's me testing out how to do a live stream. Oh yeah, by the way, the audio in the background is just my brother playing Halo Infinite. He got campaign, he's enjoying it, having a blast. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it. See ya.